Okay, so first we have to add a new project in which we are going to work on. So we click here on new project. We are going to write the name of the project, which will be FGD1. Sorry, FGD. We're going to call it FGD. Once we're going to put the description, I'm going to put it as trial because this is a trial. Next, we have to, here is the time that's going to send reminders of how often it's going to tell me like you should save your work. Now we are going to create a new project. And it's loading. It's kind of wait, now we click next. So, okay, so now we click here, project. We click on this part so we can send the transcript. And now we have to look for the transcript over here in downloads. Okay, so now we click here on examine and we look for our file. Now, this is our file, transcript FGD. We put here and we wait a bit. And as you can see, now we have the file here. And we can click on it and we can see all the data that it has. Let's wait a bit so you can see the data. And here you go. Here's all the transcript of the FGD.
Okay, now that we had already export our FGD discussion, we are going to categorize it for speakers. So we click the right click and go automatically for speaker. So we click on next and we have to write all the things that, for example, we have questions and it doesn't found because I think it's all in capital letters. Yeah, so we have questions. Then we have the moderator. So as you can see, it is highlighted. And we also have to find the participants. So participant A, it found it. Participant B, participant C, participant D, and participant F. So now we click on next and we are going to classify them as participants. When I finish, we wait for a little bit and then we go to cases, and as you can see we had all the things that the moderator had said, the participant A, B, and so on.
Now for codification, manual codification, we are going to click on casos. Here we have the participants. So we are going to click on participant A. Okay, and here we have what he said. After this, we go to códigos. Click on cerrar. And we are going to search the feelings. We search. Okay, here we have that he said here we have I was really nervous. So we select this and we have this here. Here we have códigos and we have to put the name of a código. We are going to put nervous. And click on aceptar. So here we have our first code. Then we have to continue searching. Here we have again, it is really stressful. So we select this and we have this here. We are going to name this as stressful. And we are going to revise other participants. So we go again to casos. Let me see. Okay, here is I was really afraid, so we can have this skull. We select this again. We have this here, and we are going to name as afraid. Okay, so just let me. Okay, we go again to casos. We are going to revise participancy. Okay, here we have the participancy and we are going to search. Okay, here we have I was nervous, so we are going to select this again and go to códigos. Since we have here nervous again and here we have nervous, we are going to put here in nervous. So we have two here in this.
Now, we have two codes, afraid and nervous. With these two codes, we can create a category. To do that, we can right-click and select new code, but this one, we can call this code feelings. Sorry. Feelings. And we create this one. but this time we are going to drag and drop all the codes into this feelings category. So first, we select the code, and then we drag and drop into this new category called feelings. And now, in this category called feelings, we have the two codes called afraid and nervous. Now, if we want to export these categories, we can do it as table, as a Microsoft Word table. And to do that, we just right-click in a white space outside these categories and codes. And we do right-click and we select export codebook. Then we have a screen that says where we want to save this document. We click accept, and now it is creating the table with the codes and the categories. Now, once it is created, it will open Microsoft Word, and we will see the table with the categories and the codes. Here it is. So we have the category feelings, and inside this category feelings, we have the codes afraid and nervous. We can change the name, and we can also add a description so our readers can know what each one of these codes and categories mean.
Now we are going to review the códigos. We have afraid and nervous. We have two códigos, and our topic of this código are feelings. It is a category. Now we can put a topic. For it, we need to go to Mapa Conceptual, and you can put a topic. In this case is feelings of the participant who took the C1 exam. Okay, you put in OK or aceptar, and that is all. You have to the forms and size to create your map.
To create a concept map, we have to first choose a figure. In this case, I'm going to choose a circle, and I'm going to put here. Then here, I'm going to write the topic, that is feelings. Feelings of the participants who took C1. So then we are going to put another figure here, this, to put the category. In this category will be feelings. And then we have to choose another. So I'm going to choose this one. And I'm going to put here 2 because we have 2 codes. The first is nervous, and the other one is afraid. Yeah. So now we can join this.